Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Alex Gandhi of Okemos Soccer. How's it going, bud?
I'm doing well. How are you, Casey?
Doing well. So, getting ready for this weekend. Getting ready. Well, let's talk about winning districts, and then
Right.
getting for an opponent like Detroit Catholic Central this weekend.
Yeah.
What has it been like the past few days? Your fourth straight district title. Um, I mean, I know you. I don't know if you were part of the team all 4 years, but your class has been a part of all four titles, I think.
Yeah. I was on JV as a freshman, so I've won three straight with this team, and it feels really good. It's a great achievement, but we set out to win districts this year, and we did it. So there's just more to come. That's all there is. More.
Yeah. So getting ready. I know you guys played Detroit Catholic Central earlier in the year, but
Yeah.
how excited are you to play them again?
I'm pumped for it. It's kind of like round two. They're a great opponent. They're a great team, and I think we're really the underdog going into this game, and upsetting them would be great.
Yeah.
And
So
I think we have the team to do it as well.
yeah. I know that this year and last year are two totally different things. Of course,
Yeah.
been a part of a lot of success. Of course, being a part of a state title team. What does that bring you? It's like we've done this before.
Yeah,
So
it brings a sense of confidence from all the guys that are returning from that team last year. Like, oh, this is familiar. Like we can be in these close games and pull it out, and we have more experience and confidence and competence to um, pull these things out. So yeah, it's definitely an advantage over other teams.
so really after that, kind of talk about what's it just been like to be, a part of this program.
I mean, Okemos has always had a great soccer program. Like they carry a culture that's I haven't seen it anywhere else at any other high school in the state. Like it's just everything is held to such a high standard, such high expectations. So it feels great, like winning is kind of a tradition here.
Yeah. Do you have any okay. How long have you been playing soccer?
I started playing when I was 9. I started playing kind of late.
Yeah.
But,
Okay, so do you have a story but this out excluding your high school years?
right.
You have a story that you have best story from when you were from when you started to before you played high school soccer.
It's not a great story, but it's kind of a formative story. So I started playing like competitively, like U11, U10, like the spring of my U10 year.
Yeah.
And I was on the A team at I don't know if you know Chill Soccer. I think it closed down a couple of years ago, but they folded it into national or something like that. So yeah, Chill. I tried out for this team, and they had like the A team was called the blue team, the B team was called the white team, and some other names for the other ones. So I made the blue team that spring for the first year, and I wasn't great. I was really nervous. All the other players were a lot better than me, so I was just like, oh man, like I feel kind of out of place here. Like I don't know if this is for me. And then so at tryouts that year, so I was on the team for a couple months in the spring. That year at tryouts in June, um, I got dropped down to the B team, and I was like, man, like this sucks. I don't like the way this feels. Like I just got cut, and you know I was like, this is like the worst thing that's ever gonna happen to me. Like I hate this. Like I hate like, failing. It's so embarrassing. It's so just ah. But I went on the B team. My dad was like, just stick it out. Just play this one year, and if you don't like it, we can do something else. You can just focus on school or play a different sport. I used to play like baseball too. So yeah. So I stuck it out. There was this coach named Powell who just really took an interest in me as a player. He thought I had potential, and we started doing private trainings outside of team practices and all. And I just really improved a lot as a player, and just my confidence as a person just went up a lot. So that was really. And then the next year I went back on the A team and became captain and all that. So it was just a great experience playing on that team.
It kind of sets you up to kind of where you are now. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. So yeah, kind of going back to that, it's like it kind of from that moment, it kind of led into what happened this year. You
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, a failure. I've just come to look at it as more of a stepping stone than like an ultimate result. So yeah,
yeah. So going into um, you know, having the experience of going and playing in big games, what is that like? Because you played in a lot of big games in your time.
yeah, yeah. Those are always my favorite. Like I hate playing the games where we're just like whooping a team. Like it's not fun for me. Like I want the competition. I want you know players to push me. I want the other team to like push us. Make us better. So yeah, the atmosphere was great. The last time we played Catholic Central was a Friday night at home. This is a similar kind of game. It's a Tuesday at East Lansing, so in our backyard. So it's great. I'm really excited for it.
So so let me ask you this. I know that in soccer, or really in all sports, really kind of everybody knows each other.
Right.
Going into team, it's like when you go into a game and you go and you look at the other opponent, they may be close by or they may be
Yeah.
far away. You know
Right.
someone on that team because you've either played with them in club or you know them, you grew up with them or all that.
Mhm.
What's that like? I mean, the thing is, it's like you're playing kind of against your friends, but you want to beat them too.
Exactly. Yeah. There's one guy that I played on a club with Catholic Central last year. His name's Simon. We're good buddies, but when it comes to this, it's we're both out for blood. We both want to win the game. Both want to win a state championship. So you know, it, I'm a competitive guy. All my friends from club are too. It's bound to happen.
How many times have you been interviewed by television?
Um, this year was really like the beginning, like of me getting interviewed. I think like four or five times.
Yeah. Do you get nervous when you do this kind of stuff?
Not really. I enjoy it. It's fun talking about soccer, what I love. So
Yeah.
it's a good time.
Okay, so like, sometimes the advantages of having being in Lansing, you have three TV stations as
Right.
well. Obviously all of them, show highlights and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, are you the guy that's like rewind, it's like, oh, there's me. I'm on television. Or
I,
is mom and dad like that too?
I have been known to do that a couple times, just like, oh, there I am, like look at me. But I'm not sure if my mom and dad do that. Maybe my mom a little bit more than my dad, but yeah, it's always fun to see yourself on TV.
Yeah, I've always wondered, like, athletes just like maybe thrive when the cameras are there or something like that. It's like, oh, look at
Right.
me just scoring a goal.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly. Like a little motivator.
yeah, I've always wondered that. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to play college? Do you want to play soccer in college?
definitely. Yeah.
So, I was asking a few people about this. It's like, at this time, I remember this very, Jack didn't really know where he was going to go
Yeah,
at the time last year, and
yeah,
well, yeah, I think that turned out pretty well. Of
it
course,
definitely did.
he's at Michigan State.
Right,
So, where do you? Obviously, this game means so much.
right.
Obviously, after high school, you're going to go into club, and then who knows what's next. But what do you want to do post high school?
Yeah, I mean, I've been talking to a couple schools about college soccer, and I don't have anything set in stone yet. I'm just gonna keep working, keep trying to make some noise in this high school season, and then going into club season. Hopefully, someone sees what potential I think I have.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna trust
uh,
the process.
and what do you want to do like after? What do you want to do for a career? Have you decided that, or are you kind of undecided?
I'm kind of undecided right now. I want to major in something in business. I really like that business kind of world,
Yeah,
but we'll see what happens.
want to go like supply chain? Do you want to start your own, or
I like the idea of starting my own business, being an entrepreneur or something like that.
yeah,
But yeah, we'll see. I'm sure I'll grow more interest in college
yeah, for sure.
throughout this year as well.
Yeah. Do you play any other sports? I mean, is it just soccer and all that?
Right. I used to play baseball back when I first started playing soccer, but after like a couple of years of doing both, I just decided, like I think soccer is really my game. So yeah, just been focused on that.
Yeah. Um, Going in, I know that, I know, I know you don't want this to end,
Right.
but it's going to end at some point. But do you have any best memories that you have from your time here? And I think it just asks a very easy question.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the obvious answer is winning a state championship. That was the next level of special. I mean, I can't even describe that. It was an amazing moment. Other than that, just it's kind of a weird answer, but just going to practice every day with my teammates, everyone just pulling up and getting their stuff on. It's just a nostalgic moment that I'm gonna miss from doing it at Okemos High School.
For
So
sure.
yeah,
All right. And going into Tuesday, knowing, and I mean, it's not that far away from you guys, and from what I know, the weather's going to be pretty nice
I've heard, yeah.
this weekend, unlike last Tuesday.
Hmm.
But people that may not know, snowing, rain, 30s, yeah, it's not going to be like that this week. So, going into that, what's that going to be? What's that going to be like? Going in there Tuesday against CC.
It's gonna be a battle. It's two top five teams going at it against each other in a really early on in the tournament, regional semifinal. But I think the stronger competitor, whoever has the stronger mentality going into the game, whoever works harder, that's the team that's gonna win. And I'm just doing everything I can to make sure that's us.
All right. Well, Alex, thank you so much. Thanks for talking with us, and good luck on Tuesday against CC. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you, Casey.